Okay, so if you don't feel motivated enough to do the stuff that you have to do regularly, then how to do them? And so, to understand this entire psychology behind motivation and how it works and why you often feel unmotivated, demotivated from the world and from doing those things that you have to do regularly. And the reason behind it is motivation itself. Motivation is kind of considered a cheeky path. And this path doesn't give you long time success. It gives you some hits and then some big lows. So the graph of motivation can never look like this. The graph of motivation will always look like you're understanding. And the biggest problem with motivation is that you don't grow. At least in this path, when you fail, you are still growing. The eventual path is still growing. But here, you are just the same person at the end of the day. And the reason why motivation sucks is because motivation is like a hit. It's like a drug addict thing. You know, when you take drugs, you suddenly start to feel good. What happens within drug addicts is they take their entire dopamine hitting level onto drugs, and so they cannot feel happy anymore if they don't take drugs, and that creates sort of this mechanism in the head or mechanism in the body that prevents them from leaving drugs because now they cannot stay happy without drugs. The body gets so adapted to drugs that now they cannot live anymore without drugs. Motivation is of the same kind. If you don't find motivational stuff enough, then you will start to struggle for the work that you have been putting on, because your entire system of working was literally dependent onto something motivating you. And if I take the factor of motivation, then there will be no reason why you do that work. And so you feel unmotivated, and so you feel demotivated, and so you feel that, oh, I don't want to do this work. And the only reason and the only way out of here is to fuck motivation. Sorry for the big hard R word, but the only way to kind of get out of it is to find your drive. And I have said that drive will always be better than your motivation. And the reason why I focus so much on drive is considered that same motivation. When you get motivated, you get that fire within you. You know, when you watch a gym reel, when you see a guy pushing up the deadlifts, when you see a guy broken down, when you hear that music, those funk music, you start to feel that fire within you, start to get motivated to hit gym. In the same way, that creates a fire inside you, okay? And drive is literally that fire plus discipline. And the reason why discipline is important is because in general, in life, you need to have discipline. You need to wake up at some time. You need to have some routine. And the reason how people have been surviving over years is due discipline. Because when you have a particular way that you are performing in your life, then you will do it tomorrow, then will do it again and again. And the results over years have shown us that the people who are relentless, people who do it without any kind of motivation or without any sort of questions again and again, they are the guys who win the big race. And that's why I'm saying you to focus on drive instead of focusing on motivation, because motivation is considered a volatile. It's sulfur, it's your alcohol, it's your petrol that will get instantly evaporated, that get instantly burned out, and you will be left with nothing in your hand. And really, drive is something that will kind of keep you going on that path because you have added discipline to that fire. Okay, now you're not just that random guy that you'll see a reel and that you'll fit hitting gym. Sometimes you will not feel like you want to hit the gym. Sometimes you'll feel like, oh, I want to hit the gym. But either way, you'll hit the gym in the same manner. Even if you get extremely fired up, you'll still hit the gym humble way. You won't go ego lifting. And on the other hand, when you're not motivated, you still would go to gym and perform your daily workout that you have fixed. And that's what I'm saying. What drive does is it controls your fire and adds discipline to it. And this combo is really the dangerous combo. This combo is the one you need for success, because sometimes life will hit you, and when it hits you, your motivation just will fade away. As I said, it's volatile. It will go away from your life. And so you will, as you are a drug addict now to motivation, you will feel like without motivation, I won't be able to do work. So your motivation is connected to your work, and as soon as I remove your motivation, as soon as life hits you hard, you kind of get out of this motivation zone and you hit the reality. And the reality is that now you have to work with discipline. Now there'll be no one here to motivate you, and you'll feel shit. Because why? Your happiness. Your happiness was addicted to a drug, and so your kind of current state of working was dependent on that motivation stuff. So you see a reel and then you feel like, oh, I want to win the world. Then that's just motivation. That's hormones coming up in your body. That's not you speaking. And the only way to kind of get out of this entire zone is to build your drive, is to find, and drive comes only with a bigger purpose. Because if you just have fire, then what the fire is for? And second, what you are disciplined for. And that's where the bigger meaning of your life comes in. Drive cannot be just defined as something like fire and discipline, but it also needs a very bigger meaning in your life. So go search the meaning of your life, okay? Define the why of your life. Okay, go find what you want to do in your life, why you want to be something big, or why do you want to achieve those goals. What are your goals? What are your visions? What are your dreams? Okay, go find them, go achieve them, manifest them, try to connect and be the character you want to be in the future. Develop yourself, and that's the way you achieve that bigger meaning in your life. First you have to see, and first you have to visualize, and first you have to kind of clear that dream in your head, that what you want to go for, and that's your bigger meaning in life. Okay, that I want to change this world for good. That's my bigger meaning in life. My goal to change the entire fate of my family, bigger goal, something that has a meaning deep within it. And I'm not saying that these things will wake you up every day at 4 a.m. In the end, the thing that will wake you up at 4 a.m. is your alarm. But these things are the things that will sort of go subconsciously and sort of hit you that yeah, you have to work. They won't be like, oh, look, if I don't work today, I will not achieve that dream, or I won't achieve that bigger meaning in my life, and so I have to work. It won't be like that. Sorry. This things that people are saying to you that you will wake up every day if you have drive, it's not possible. Okay, you won't go to run even if it's raining. It's drive that makes you eventually run even if it's raining. But still, what I'm trying to say is it's subconscious. Okay, it's like a daily routine. You will do it. You don't think that I have to brush today or not, I don't have to bath today or not. Some people are weird, but I'm saying about normal people, you don't think of those questions, you just do it. Okay, and that's what I'm saying. You just go and have blessings of your parents, you go to pray to God. That's basics. Okay, and that's what I'm saying. These drive things should be so correlated with your habits that it becomes a part of your life, it becomes a part of your routine, and you do it regularly. Because motivation is volatile, it will come and go and you will reach nowhere. But what drive will do is it eventually make you grow. Okay, so that's it for this video. Stay safe, keep your mom and dad safe, stay proud, pray to God, and that's it. Bye. Jai Jagat.